Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon. This is Angel from Angel Illustrations, and we're back with a mixed media piece. Let's call it that. Anyway, in the pandemic, I've obviously lost the ability to go out and shoot with models, so I've taken to patrolling Instagram and looking for beautiful shots. And most of the time, I don't have the courage to ask the models to help out. But in this instance, I did, and I'm so glad I did. The model's name is Shelbie Screams. She's super nice. She bought into my idea. She loved what I wanted to do. And yeah, I mean, you don't get if you don't ask, and most of the time I don't ask. But anyway, a lot of the front footage on this is recorded on a GoPro. My art desk is repurposed for my work, my day job, as I'm working from home still. So, change of location. But it all works out. So, this piece, you can see that this is not my usual media. I wanted to attack this piece with my Arteza Gouache paint, and for the first several hours, I certainly did. It's watercolor and gouache and inks, and I wanted it to be a wet piece. It's on heavyweight watercolor paper. That's me using acrylic ink with a dip pen to pull out spiky details on the skull. And yeah, I mean, this was my intent. I really wanted to work with wet media. I had these great paints from Arteza, the gouache. I hadn't properly used them, and yeah. But the problem is, with intentions, they don't always work out as expected. Now, after I finished this little bit of the painting, I actually turned to my wife and said, "Go, you know what? I am so much more confident with markers and dry media than I am with paint." So when I took it off this stage, I went to my safety net. Here come the pan pastels. And as the pan pastels continued, I realized I wasn't going to get the color depth that I really wanted on this to stand against that background. So out came the Arteza markers. And again, I'm thinking, by this point, the paper was really badly cockled and warped. And things were not going well. I was having a bit of a nightmare. And I thought, oh, I don't have a choice really, do I? I am going to have to get into those Arteza Gouache paints to have any chance of rescuing this. Oh, there's some coloured pencils. So yeah, you can see that I was working everything. By this stage as well, I'd lost most of my lines, so all the likeness went, and she went a little bit cross-eyed, which she is not. But here comes the paint. Last resort. It is a confidence thing with me, really. I know that I can paint, but I do it so rarely that I don't have the confidence in it as much as I do with my other media. I mean, heck, I really could have just broken out some Posca pens, some coloured pencils, the Arteza acrylic markers that I have. God, this is sounding like an advertisement for Arteza. At some point they're going to have to sponsor me. I wish they would. I own so much of this stuff. But yeah, at this point, I'm fully invested in the paints. There's no going back now. In regards to the Arteza Gouache paints, they're really quite good. There's a couple of pointless colours in there. I'm never going to use the pearlescent ink paints. I'm never going to use some of the acidic greens. I say that, probably we'll end up using it in the next piece. That's the way I go. But yeah, they're fantastic. They're smooth. They're colourful. Yeah, I'm actually going to say I enjoyed using them, which is not like me. But anyway, as I'm waffling on, you can see what's going on with the screen. We're going through with the Arteza paints. You saw the markers come out here and there, and here comes the lettering. There's probably going to be a reason behind these numbers that keep creeping into my work. I don't know that reason yet. It's subconscious. But here we go. So after I finished those letterings, I signed it off, but I kept going back and tweaking and adjusting. So you're seeing here a lot of stills that weren't recorded because I was back in work. There's the paints I used. Of me making those small adjustments, changing the face shape, and here's the finished piece. I enjoyed this. I really want to thank Shelbie for allowing me the opportunity to borrow her photo for this. I'm going to put her Instagram profile in the description. Please give her a follow. Like, yeah, she's super nice. This piece wouldn't be possible without her. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You know the deal by now. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow Shelbie on Instagram. Take it easy.